Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. It's at this hour every day we have a show called Real Estate and Home Improvement Show. All week we've been talking to people on how to improve your home, how to hold the value, how to maintain your home, how to hire honest contractors, which is very tricky. So we'll have them on the show from time to time, and call them up when you see them. My favorite part of the show is when we have realtors on, people who sell houses, and they bring in pictures of the houses. I like that the best. Our next guest is here all the way from Modesto, Barbara Fox with Others Realty.
Yes.
Now, is there somebody named Others?
No. My son actually used to be my broker, and he named it Others Realty because he said we'd always look out for other people before ourselves.
Like it's a very catchy name, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
And I thought, wow, that's kind of neat. By the way, people could go to othersrealty.com, www.othersrealty.com, and find out about Barbara and your son.
Saul, yes.
Saul. Your son is Saul?
Yes.
Okay, Barbara and Saul, her son. And what if somebody calls at 209-499-3424?
That you'll get me.
It goes right to you.
Yes.
Yeah. I tell people, don't buy a house from someone who doesn't answer their own phone.
I always answer my
Yeah,
phone.
that's good. That's wonderful. Now, you have a house for sale in Modesto?
This is in Turlock.
Turlock, okay.
Okay.
Turlock's a great community. I don't want to go on too much, but my brother-in-law lives in Turlock and commutes to San Francisco.
Yeah, a lot of people will only live in Turlock.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Once-
Lots of families.
Once Turlock, always Turlock.
Yep.
Let's tell us about the house. Let's see a picture of it first. This is a big house.
Yes, it's 2,813 square feet. It's got a driveway that would fit about 8 or 9 cars.
By the way, that driveway, I mean, you buy the house, you get the driveway.
You get the driveway.
But if you bought a house without that driveway, that's an expensive driveway. All that concrete's very expensive.
And it does have the RV hookups with the sewer and electrical in that driveway. And that garage looks like a 2-car garage, but it's actually a 3-car.
3-car. You mean you can put your RV there and it has a hookup for the sewer?
Yes.
Wow, that's nice. And again, if you put that in later, that's very expensive.
Yes.
Now it's included in the price of the house. Now this is the living room?
This is the living room upon entry to the home, yes.
Okay, you walk right in and there's the living room. And the next one is, oh my goodness, look at this.
This is the kitchen, dining, our kitchen family room.
Mm-hmm.
That, you can't see it in that picture real well, but it actually has a maple floor. And these people that built, they improved this on build. They put over $100,000 just in upgrades when they built it.
Fixing it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cherry cabinets.
You don't see a lot of
Beautiful.
maple floors.
No, it's beautiful.
And this little, not the little dining room, the dining room.
Yes. And that's between the living room and the family room.
And it's not just a plain house. It's got the fancy paint and different colors and stuff like that.
Custom window treatments, shutters throughout much of it.
Yeah, and this is going to be the master bedroom
This is the master, yes.
with ceiling fan, which
Yeah,
is
there's
really
ceiling
nice.
fans throughout, yes.
Oh, and now this one is very special.
This is a large child's playhouse. And one thing they did, which was interesting, is they put a man door in the back in case the kids blocked the door.
Yeah, so a grown person could get in the back door, but not the front little door.
Right.
But it's like a park. These kids would have a park. They got the swing set right there with the special stuff under, so if you fall, it doesn't hurt so much.
Yes.
And the grass, and it's like living in a park. That's really nice. And every time I think, wow, this is super, what else could there be? Something else comes up.
Well, this is upstairs at the loft where the pool table, and then that little door actually has a balcony off that room. So if you have a friend that's a smoker,
Yeah.
they can actually just step outside.
They could step out, that's
and
right.
not be in that room.
Okay.
And that's right when you go up the stairs. There's 3 bedrooms upstairs and that loft.
Now, this is the backyard.
This is the showpiece.
Right.
This is, and on 2 gates that walk into this is sunken, so it actually stays cooler than the outdoor temperature. And it says party pit on it. You don't see that. And then they have all that custom metal work.
So there's, you said a built-in, what?
It's got a barbecue, a cooktop, a kegerator, which is the refrigerator that keeps your keg cold
You
with
can put
the
a keg
tap.
of beer in there.
Keg of beer with the tap. It's got a built-in mixer for your cocktails. It's got a kitchen prep area. It's got another refrigerator, and then it's got another propane outlet if you wanted to have a heater there for the winter.
Mm-hmm.
And then it also has a stereo system and a surround sound and a 70-inch TV that drops down from the ceiling.
Great. Wow.
And it has the three fans in the ceiling.
So the TV's not down and exposed to the weather. It goes up somewhere.
Goes up with a
when you're ready to
remote.
watch it, comes down. Now, this is a giant patio. I mean, the square footage.
It's 30 feet by 24 feet. And I haven't actually calculated
Yeah.
this.
The reason I bring this up, because I've had people who say, no, I want a new house. They get a new house. There's no lawn, there's no trees, there's no landscaping, there's no built-in patio, there's no maple floors, all the stuff that you get a house that, somebody else has kind of put all the money into, but you still pay market price usually. You don't pay a lot of extra for those extras, so
Right.
that makes it a value.
These people are in the metal business, and so they did the contracting on that back themselves, and their out-of-pocket was $150,000.
Wow. They're not going to get their money back.
No.
The
no.
new buyer, the buyer gets gets the advantage of all of that. What if somebody wants to see it?
Well, they can call me. It's by appointment only. But if they have a realtor, we're happy. We cooperate with all other realtors. So their realtor could call me, and we do have a code on it, so they can't just go by
Can't just show up, right?
They have to have an appointment. And then also, if they don't have a realtor, I'm happy to take the call and show it.
Show it to them.
I'm very flexible. I'll work on their time.
Tell me what area of Turlock.
It's northeast.
Okay. Is it a big lot?
It's just about a quarter acre.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It's on the side, it has two large sheds.
Now I want to ask you about Turlock, Modesto. What areas do you cover?
I try to stick within an hour of Modesto,
Okay.
but I have been doing a few coordinations out of the Bay Area. So where I'll sell the house out of the Bay Area, and then I'll help them buy in our area, so I can coordinate the whole thing.
You sell the one in the Bay Area and sell them an affordable one in the Valley.
Right.
Nice. Now, how's the market there? I know a lot of people were out, COVID, they didn't want to sell the house, they didn't want to show the house. Their house has been sitting there, they've been living in it. Maybe it's gained in value. And how do people find out what their value is and if it's time to sell or not?
I'm happy to talk to people that call me and give them free advice, and I can run comps on their home. Comp is the value.
The value, yeah.
That's what it means. And so we compare what's sold in the area, and then we'll send that to them, or I can meet with them. I meet with a lot of senior citizens I just helped somebody go into a senior living situation, helped her hire the estate people. I find a lot of people need that kind of advice too. They don't know what to do.
Right.
Their house is too big, but they need to move on.
It's a big step.
Yeah.
Are they surprised to see how much their house, they've lived there 20, 30 years? Are they surprised sometimes to see what their house is worth?
Yes, and it's interesting. Last year we got a little slower. This year right now, if your house is, say, below 500, we're seeing multiple offers in our area again.
They're coming in pretty fast, yeah.
Yep.
The market's picking up
Over
like that.
500, it takes a little longer to sell them.
Somebody was saying something about the interest rates had gone up. I bought my first house at 9%.
I bought mine at 12.
12%. So right now, people say, well, the interest rate went up. No, they're what they're supposed to be right now, I think.
Yeah, we got spoiled
Yeah.
with the really low interest rates. Unrealistic
Right.
expectations for
Yeah.
those to last.
That's just a once-in-a-lifetime thing,
But
I
people
think.
are buying again. It's
Yeah.
kind of interesting.
That's good. That's good. So if you got a house, you'll be able to get it sold.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And what about buyers? Do you help buyers, young buyers, people moving up to their next house?
I do, and I have some really good, one thing to me that's really important is to get them pre-approved, and I recommend them to very good loan officers that will really, really help them. They're not associated with our company, they're just great loan officers.
Good, honest loan officers.
Yeah, that will really work. If they have an issue, like I have one right now, they can't buy for 6 months because they have some things to clean up. But wherever their state is in life, we help them.
Yeah. I guess if you don't know where your credit is, maybe it's a good time to talk to you because they could get on the path to, sometimes it may take a couple months to get qualified or 6 months to clean up something, but, it's time to find out.
It's I always recommend that they talk to me and a loan officer, because a lot of times people will do the wrong thing.
Yeah.
They think they have to clean things up, and they might do the absolutely wrong thing.
Right. I've talked to people so many times who found a house, they fell in love with a house, then they go to try to get a loan. They, oh, no, you've got these things you got to clean up. It's going to be 6 or 8 months before you can buy a house. So don't go look at the house. Go talk to Barbara Fox first. Let her hook you up with the lender and find out really what you can qualify for, too.
That's really important.
And that's the other thing. I've seen people fall in love with a house and it's just out of their reach.
Yeah, it really is a waste of time for them. I don't like to waste their time, because they, as you said, they fall in love with something and then we can't get it for them.
Let's pop the front of that house up one more time. This is a house for sale in Turlock by Barbara Fox, Others Realty. Anything else you want our viewers to know about you, your company, this house?
I would just say we'll prioritize them.
Very good.
We look out for their very best interest above ourselves.
Yeah, very good. All right. Barbara Fox is our guest, and you see her number there, the 209-499-3424. This house is in Turlock. We'll be back with more Central Valley Talk right after this.
Thank you.